Greetings! I'm so happy that you are with me today. We are working another psalm spell today, and today we are working Psalm 119, NUN, N-U-N, and we traditionally use this to increase understanding. So if there's anything that you don't understand, or if there's anything that you're being discompassionate about, both of those definitions of the word understanding fall under the auspices of this psalm. And we will work that together. And it's very simple what we do. We read the psalm through out loud once, all the way through without stopping. And this is called an incantation. And then we go back through and we take that psalm line by line or verse by verse, depending on how we're working it. But we do mine, we do dig, we do search for hidden meanings within each and every one of those lines. And through that digging, searching, and contemplating, we are planting those as seeds deep in our mind, where they do take root and they grow and they bear fruit after their kind. And we'll do that together right now. Here we go. Psalm 119, NUN, or none. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I have sworn, and I will perform it, that I will keep thy righteous judgments. I am afflicted very much. Quicken me, O Lord, according to thy word. Accept, I beseech thee, the freewill offerings of my mouth, O Lord, and teach me thy judgments. My soul is continually in my hand, yet do I not forget thy law. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I erred not from thy precepts. Thy testimonies have I taken as an heritage forever, for they are the rejoicing of my heart. I have inclined my heart to perform thy statutes always, even unto the end. All right, that's very good. Now let's go back through there and see if we can work some magic. All right, so for understanding, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. Okay, so we're talking to the Lord here. This is the top of the tree of life that we're addressing. This is pre-gender. So it's not a deity, it's not a god, it's not a goddess, it's not a male, it's not a female. There's nothing anthropomorphic about it. It is the pure principle of life itself. It's what is beating your heart. It's what is revolving a planet around a sun and it's causing a baby to grow out of an embryo and a tree to grow out of an acorn. Okay, so this is infinite power. There's nothing to thwart it. There's only one power, one source, one substance, one force in all the universe. Okay, so that's who we're talking to. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet. What is the word of God? The word of God is the will of God. So God's will is light, and it's lighting your path. It's a light on your path. A light on your path, a lamp unto your feet. Everywhere you go, you are being guided and led, and all you have to do is ask. I have sworn, I will perform it, that I will keep thy righteous judgments. So to swear is to come back into alignment with what you agreed upon when you decided to incarnate, when you decided to come here. You had some work to do. And that's so that's when you swore, is when you were born. And so now you're willing now to go back to why you were here. So God's will is being done instead of your own. That I will keep thy righteous judgments. To keep the righteous judgments of God is to recognize that God knows and you don't. God's way works and yours doesn't. But once you get onto God's path for you and remember what God's will for you is, then those things become your will too. And then everything really takes off for you. I am afflicted very much. Quicken me, O Lord, according unto thy word. So we are giving, we're putting into words, giving ear to the fact that we are coming with a problem of some sort. We are coming with a problem that needs to be addressed. So we are being honest with the fact that we're afflicted. So we're asking to be quickened. We're asking for our vibrations to be changed, and we're asking to be lifted up into the vibration that we are meant to have. So according to the will of God, according unto thy word. So it's God's will that you be lifted out of whatever this affliction is. Accept, I beseech thee, the free will offerings of my mouth, O Lord, and teach me thy judgments. So the free will offerings of your mouth are that you are now using your words to glorify God. You are using your words to only tell the truth of God. You're no longer going to lie about your situation or other people's situations. To lie is to constantly talk about what's not working, what your problems are, problem, and never looking to the verities of God, which are the way to heal those problems. So you need to speak the truth. My soul is continually in my hand, yet do I not forget thy law. So when your soul is in your hand, it's not the best place for your soul to be, because then you still believe that you're in charge of your soul. But when you're thinking that you're in charge of your soul and then you also don't forget the law of God, that means that you're willing to move past your own willfulness and allow God's law to become your new will. And that's a good thing. That's what's called your true will. It's what you came here for. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I erred not from thy precepts. Well, the wicked always want to lay a snare for you, because the wicked is your own ego mind, and it's a habit that you got into a long, long time ago when you started contemplating the idea that you would like to be separate from God. So you forgot about that, and now it looks like everything's happening to you, and now we're recognizing, no, the wicked lays a snare because that's what I programmed it to do. Right? And so now I can't get out of it because I'm so powerful because of the way God created me, that I've created a problem that I cannot get out of. But God can get me out of it, will get me out of it, and is getting me out of it because God knows that it's not even real. So I've erred not from thy precepts. So thinking about God instead of your problem. Thy testimonies have I taken as an heritage forever. So the testimonies of God, remember when a testimony is given in court, it's somebody's version of the truth in order that a verdict to assist a verdict to be drawn, right? So God's testimonies for you are that you are innocent, that you are loved, that you are perfect the way he created you, or she created you, right? So thy testimonies have I taken as an heritage forever. So this is your birthright. This is your heritage. You were born to win. You were born as a child of divine, the infinite, not as a child of little problems all the time that is just constantly, flailing about like a feather in the wind. That's not how you were created. So for they are the rejoicing of my heart. So your heritage is the rejoicing of your heart. So you can get to your heritage by finding the rejoicing within your heart. You can go about it backwards. So if you find your heritage, of course you're going to rejoice. But if you start rejoicing because you know your heritage is there, that will also be the path to lead you back to that heritage. I have inclined my heart to perform thy statutes always, even unto the end. So when you incline your heart, that means that your heart follows God. That means like a plant inclines toward the sun. So your heart, meaning your deepest self, your soul, is inclined to perform God's statutes always, and that means constantly coming from the point of view, the remembrance of who God is and what the qualities of God are, constantly, over and over and over again. All right, this has been amazing for me. I hope this has been for you too. I can't wait to work with you again. And until that time, blessed be.